Hi, this video is all about solving systems of equations using elimination method. At the end of the video, you should be able to solve system of equation using elimination by addition or subtraction. The first lessons we had is graphing, system of equation, and then we have substitution. This video shows how to solve the system of equation algebraically using elimination method. It uses addition and subtraction. This is the third method so far that we can use to solve system of equation. Elimination is easiest when the given are in standard form in ax plus by equals to c. These are the steps. Make sure both of your equation is in standard form. Second, look for the variables that have the same coefficient. You are going to determine which one could be easier to eliminate by adding or subtracting. Step 3. After eliminating a variable, you can find your first variable. After step 3, you have found your first variable. Step 4, you substitute your first variable to any of the easier equation to find your second variable. After step 4, you now found both of your variable, and now you are ready to check your solution if they are both correct. Let's have an example. First example, you have x plus y is equal to 5, and then the second equation is 3x minus y equals to 7. We are going to use elimination method to solve this problem. First is make sure that both equations are in standard form. They are already in standard form. Determine which variable to eliminate. So are we going to add or subtract? Actually, we can eliminate y by adding equation. Adding means you add x and x, y and y, number to a number. So to show, here's how elimination is done. We are going to copy the given. If we are going to add x plus 1x plus 3x is 4x, y plus negative y is 0, 5 plus 7 is 12. Y is eliminated, of course. You now find your first variable. See, 1 plus 3 is 4, 5 plus 7 is 12, y and negative y is eliminated after adding. Divide both sides by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, x is 3. And you now found your first variable. Proceeding to step 4, you will find your second variable. X is 3. So what do? Of course, we pick the easier equation, and x will be substituted as 3. And then minus 3, so 5 minus 3 is 2, so your y is 2. And we now found both of your variable. To check, again, x is 3, y is 2. So you have 3 plus 2 is 5, that's right. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 2 is 7. Therefore, the solution is indeed 3 and 2. What do you think the answer would be if you solve it using substitution method? Of course, it will be just the same. X is always going to be 3 and y is going to be 2 for this problem. Let's have another example. 4x plus y is equal to 7. 4x minus 2y is equal to negative 2. They are already in standard form, so let's just jump to your second step, elimination. Which can we eliminate? If we're going to add, this becomes 8, this becomes negative 1y, 7 plus negative 2 is 5. Nothing is eliminated. So instead of adding, we actually can eliminate x by subtraction. 4 minus 4x is cancelled out. Y minus negative 2, it's going to become double minus, it's going to change sign. So you have a positive 2, so it becomes 3. 7 minus negative 2 is going to become 7 plus 2 is 9. So it's going to be 3y plus 9. Remember the rule, keep, change, change. Keep, change, change. So it becomes plus and then plus. Or just remember double minus means plus. Now we find your y, divide by 3, divide by 3, y is 3. You now found your first variable after step 3. Step 4, we plug in y is equal to 3. So we pick, of course, the first equation because this is more complicated. The negative sign makes it more difficult. So we chose your first and we plug in 3 for y. Then minus 3 minus 3, 7 minus 3 is 4. So you have 4x is equal to 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4, x is 1. It's done. Your x is 1, your solution, and y is 3. Checking. So you have 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. That's right. And then the second, 4 times 1 is 4, minus 2 times 3 is 6. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Therefore, the solution is indeed 1 and 3. Which step would eliminate a variable? Number 1, isolate y in the first equation. Number 2, add the equations. 3, subtract the equations. 4, multiply the first equation by negative 4. Adding will not eliminate any of the variable. Actually, it's the subtraction. It will eliminate x. Okay. Solve using elimination method. So let me show you real quick. If we are going to add, you have y is eliminated. You have 3x is equal to 15. Divide by 3, divide by 3, x is 5. So we are now probably sure that the answer is actually choice 4. It will end up y is equal to 4. Okay, solve the system equation using elimination method. So step 1 is not yet in standard form. What do? We add both sides by 2x plus 2x plus 2x. So this cancels out. 2x appears positive on the right side, and there it is. 2x plus y is equal to 7. Because it's difficult to perform your elimination method if the variables are not aligned. Now we can perform your elimination. What do? Do we add or subtract to eliminate a variable? If we add, we can't eliminate any. Actually, we will do subtraction. The y's will be eliminated after subtraction. So 2 minus 4 is going to be negative 2x, y minus y is 0, 7 minus 5 is 2. So negative 2x is equal to 2. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, you have a negative 1. That's your x value. Substitute your x from any of the easier equation. Let's see how it worked out. So the first equation was used. So we just plug in your variable. X is negative 1, 2, negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. We now found your solution. X is negative 1, y is 9. After checking your first equation, y is 9 is equal to negative 2 plus negative 1. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2, so 7 plus 2 is 9. That's right. 9 minus 4 is 5. Therefore, the solution is indeed correct. X is negative 1, y is 9. Let's have the last example. We are supposed to write them in standard form, but they are already in standard form. Now, determine which variable to eliminate. Can we eliminate x by adding? Or y by adding? Can we eliminate x by subtracting? Or can we eliminate y by subtracting? Actually, neither works. So what do? Actually, here's another case. So if that's the case, we could actually perform multiplication of an integer. Like here it says eliminate x by multiplying second equation by negative 2. Because after it becomes negative 2, x will be cancelled. This is possible because according to your properties of equation, by multiplication property, it says if you multiply a number on one side, you also multiply on the other side. So this should work. So let me show you how the work goes. Like the elimination technique, since directly adding or directly subtracting does not work, we multiply an integer. What do? We multiply -2 to x. You can actually eliminate y. If you decide to eliminate y, you instead multiply the second equation by -3. That eliminates y. Either way, it should be the same solution. So let me just continue. So after multiplying, copy the first equation. The second equation becomes -2x. After distributive, -2y, and then also multiply the other side, it becomes -6. And now we can clearly see we can eliminate x by adding. After adding, x is eliminated. 3 minus 2 is 1y. 8 minus 6 is 2. Since it's already a 1y, then that's actually already the value of y. We now found your y is equal to 2. Let's now find your second equation. Your second variable, step 4. So, of course, we will choose the easier equation, x plus y. We will plug in your y value, which is 2. Of course, obviously, what do we add to 2 to get 3? Or -2 minus 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, x is 1. And that's your solution. We now found x is 1, y is 2. By checking, 3 times 2 is 6 from the first equation. This is because this is y. 6 plus 2 is 8. Then that's correct. And then, obviously, it's true on the second equation. And therefore, indeed, the solution is that x is 1, y is 2 is the correct solution. Okay. What is the first step in solving with elimination method? Add or subtract the equations, plug numbers, solve for variable, check your answer, determine which variable to eliminate, put the equations in standard form. The first step is supposed to be choice 6. Second, let's continue. Find the two numbers whose sum is 18 and whose difference is 22. So this is the word problem, and this is where do we apply. This is one of the application of system. So find the two numbers whose sum is 18. Sum means adding. So let's say the two numbers are x and y. If we are going to add them, it's 18. Difference means subtraction. If we subtract them, you get 22. And now we can find the two numbers. We have choices here, so let's see which ones are true. By adding, you eliminated y. X plus x is 2x. 18 plus 22 is 40. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. X is 20. And therefore, it should be 2. How do we find the second one? Of course, we just plug in by checking by substitution. If x plus y is equal to 18, if x is 20, minus 18, minus 20, minus 20, y is -2. 18 minus 20 is -2. And that's the correct answer. It's choice 2. You can watch the video again if you need a review. Thank you.